2 hours in. I try to take a short break, rest the legs, keep them from stiffening up on me. This yucca right here is going to give me enough shade to do that. So, I am about a quarter mile off the trail that way. I used to cross a road with a gate, and whenever I got here, the path I was following was a cow trail instead of the footpaths. I'm going to walk north a quarter mile and get back on the CDT. You'd think I'd be suspicious whenever I don't see CDT markers for a little while, but sometimes I don't, so I don't think about it. But here's the gate I'm supposed to go through, and I'm back on trail. I don't think I was a full quarter mile off. It didn't take that long to get back up there. Cows came along and drank the water down enough. I was able to get my water from the tap instead of having to dip it out of the tank. The water's not terrible, but I like this a lot better. Thanks, guys. This is the shade tree I took my midday break under. Laid down for about 30 to 45 minutes. Feel pretty good. And this is here next to the engineer's windmill. The wind's picking up. I got about 6 more miles till I get to where I was wanting to make camp. Not feeling too bad. Taking another 15-minute break. Legs are getting a little bit tired now. Like 4.5, 5 miles to go. There have been too few good places to sit down for a quick break on this trail. So I've only got a couple miles left before I get to where I was wanting to try to make camp. So I'm going to take a breather. Made it to the trailhead. There is a water cache here at the trailhead at Highway 90. Oh, and there's a water stash for a money mustache. Alright, so the trailhead is over there a little ways. I think I did 20 miles or just short of it. Hope I didn't push it too much. Whenever I came in, there's a couple hikers already in their tents. One was asleep, the other one seemed very nice. So I came over here so I could make my noise and sleep late. I bet they get up at 4. And I get to sleep around trees again. I'm sure I'm not done with the desert. But the last 4 miles, come on, focus. Last 4 miles have been really great. So I hope there's some more of that. There's rumor of trail magic 7 miles up the trail. I'm feeling really good. All right, slept all right. Got started at 7. Trail quickly became trail again instead of following a road. I saw where Highway 90, if you just go up Highway 90, it's only 25 miles to Silver City, whereas I've got about 60 by trail. And the last 20 of that, I think, is walking down Highway 180. So I can understand why I saw some hikers deciding to go that route. That's not my way. Just a pretty morning. My legs and my feet feeling pretty good this morning. A little tender where I had blisters. Not bad. So it's just kind of been more up since I left the water cache, the trail magic downhill. You can see down there, there's the highway that the other 2 hikers decide to walk. Can't imagine why they'd want to do that. I think I've got a couple more miles of up, and then there's a new section of trail that I'm kind of anxious to check out, so I'll show some footage. Different side of the same mountain. I got a little bit different scenery. A few more miles of up to go, then I should get some down. Only about a mile of up left. But you don't get a view like this from the highway. Just a little bit more. Alright, Jack's Peak is up that way. Here's the new section of trail. I'll try to remember to get a couple clips of it didn't immediately start going downhill, but I guess it's all right anyway. The new trail has quite a bit of climbing also, but a few more miles I should be at the Burrow Peak. Well, all right, I'm at the top of Burrow Peak. You can stop listening to me whine about going up. Should be downhill for the rest of the day. Of course, I am going to stop early because I am worn out. There's an RV park down here that's supposed to be super hiker friendly, so I plan to stay there, rest up, get started tomorrow. Alright, this is pretty nice. Going down, soft pine needles underneath my feet. It's pretty up here. Alright. Got a different valley. Alright. So it's 6 o'clock. I'm taking this road for 1 mile to the Burrow Peak Homestead. RV park that's supposed to be super hiker friendly. Hopefully they have Diet Coke. When you get to the gate, there's a stile. You just keep walking through the little village, RV park, till you get up to the office. Alright, so I've made it over Burrow Peak, and it kicked my butt. I normally can do a little over 2 hours, or 2 miles an hour, and I was doing about 1. But I've got over, and I'm now at Burrow Mountain Homestead. It's a RV community that has campsites. It's about a mile off trail. Get to the gate, go through the stile, walk straight down the road, go down the hill, and you'll see the office. They were closed. They said go to the camp host. I spoke to the camp host, and the camp host said just set up a tent wherever you want. You can do it over here. The building behind me is the bathrooms and showers. There's electrical hookups, picnic table. I'm pretty happy to be here. I'll tank up on water before I head off in the morning, and I'll see what that fire closure is all about. Here in a minute, I'm going to be making my beans and rice. I've got some freeze-dried burger I'm going to add to it. I haven't been eating well. Usually by the time I camp, it's dark. I'm tired. I just eat some trail mix or something and go to sleep. Something else I've been needing to do that I haven't done so far is I need to shout out to my man Dallas. How are you doing, Dallas? Hi, Miss Ashlyn, Odin, Freya. I'm sorry I didn't get up to Missouri to see y'all before this trip, but I'm looking forward to seeing you hopefully in Arkansas. Draven, Sagan, let me know whenever we meet up again. I hope we have some other experiments to work on. Miss Chevy, I wish I had Wi-Fi right now. I'd give you a call on Facebook. And now, for my babies, Darwin, it'd really make me happy if you'd just say Uncle Al right now. And then Luna Ray, happy birthday, Luna Ray. I hope I get this posted in time, but I miss all of you. I would also like to say thank you to the New Hope Church in Cooper, Texas. I know I'm on your prayer list, and I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. It means a lot. First night on the trail that I've set up my tent. My Z-Pack duplex. Every night up until now, I've cowboy camped with my Tyvek. So I'm going to make some dinner and take a shower and put on whatever clean articles of clothing I have. Have a good night. Good morning, dear. Finding some grass around here to eat? The road coming out of Burrow Mountain Homestead, getting back to the trail, has a little bit of a climb, but otherwise it's pretty good. Here's Red Rock Road. This is where the fire reroute is going to start. I'm going to go get some information, but I think I'm going to end up going down there. Alright, so I'm going to be doing a few miles of road walking around that fire closure, and so I've got these rubber tips to put on my trekking poles. Just makes it a little bit easier. 4.4 miles of the trail are being skipped. I'm not sure exactly how many miles of road are being added, but I'll see if I can look that up later. So I'm going up Red Rock. I'm going to head back west. I'm heading east on Red Rock. Going to try to go back west on Forest Service 118. I just spoke with Rick with the Forest Service out here to give information. It says that the fire closure I'm walking around now was over here last week, and it will be closed for about 3 or 4 more months. And today, I don't know if you can see that smoke up there, but they're burning to the east of me. So he showed me a map. I got pictures. I think I'm just going to stick to the same route, but there's a firehouse up here that he says has water. So I'll double check and see if I need to grab any more or not. Doesn't look like, what they call it, black line. I don't know if it's... But you can see some burnt spots out there. Alright, looks like I'm coming up on where they're doing their black lining. I'll see if anybody can give me a better directions. I was looking at that sign, and it looks like they want me to go all the way to Mangus Valley Road, which will still take me up to 180. Just gonna mean that I'm gonna miss a lot more than 4 miles of trail. So I'm gonna try to find it, figure out what's going on. And this is black lining, doing the perimeter for a future burn, right?
Yeah, well, later on we'll burn interior.
Okay.
And it creates that bigger line there, you know, where the fire can't come out.
All right.
Bigger edge now.
And you'll set the other fire from the air, from a plane or something?
Sometimes this one will be aerial. This will be, we'll do it by hand. We'll just walk down some of the draws.
Okay. Yep, this is way cool, guys. All right, I'm a little bit disappointed. Spoke with some other Forest Service staff. And no, do not get on Forest Service Road 118 and try to get back to trail. The instructions, which I'm going to include a picture of the sign, make it pretty simple. Take Red Rock to Mangus Valley. You take Mangus Valley to 180, and you take 180 into Silver City. So I was hoping I was only going to be off trail for a few miles. Looks like I'm off trail all the way to Silver City, and that stinks, but there's nothing to be done for it. Makes a lot more sense, all the people that are just walking the highway from down south anyway. Sorry, I got distracted. There's a 45 casing. And as much as I would love to take this 45 casing home, I'm not going to. After a few miles, like 4 or 5, road transferred over to asphalt. Still several miles from the next intersection. The downtown of Silver City has lots of neat little shops, outfitters, grocery store. There is a Walmart here in town. The Triple Crown Hostel is really nice. I was able to do a full resupply, and I was going to send a resupply to Doc Campbell's, but the post office is closed because it's Saturday and it's afternoon.